Hello Phoenix, this is Doc coming from you tonight from Donna Jean's Libations. Check it out, it's a great band tonight, it's Corium. They got Plastic Face they're singing. Great song, great band, check it out. Even come up here tomorrow, next weekend at Libations. Come and check it out guys, come on. Come on in. Hello, Phoenix. My name's Doc again, coming at you from Phoenix Underground. Tonight we have Corium. Keep on forgetting that. Sorry, guys. Anyways, tonight we were going to introduce everybody from names to instruments, and you can start off with the drummer because this guy right here actually had a position tonight that was right on front stage, pretty much, right next to the lead singer. Instead of being back in the hole like the drummer always sits, he's actually sitting up by the lead singer, getting some attention.
Get a little bit of love. Get a little bit of love.
What's your name?
My name is Michael Gabbert, and girlfriend said I play drums.
All right.
I'm Bruce Jensen, or BJ. I'm lead vocals.
Brandon Teskey, lead guitar, rhythm guitar.
I'm Red Eyes. I'm rhythm guitar.
I'm Brandon Gray, otherwise known as Deuce.
That's Deuce. Deuce. Called fucking Deuce.
I play bass.
Well, all right. Another
Sometimes.
question is, what made you guys? What the band? Where did it come from? And when the name came from?
Well, me and these two guys
name.
have been playing for a while, so we've been playing about for what six years about now. And then we were in another band called Ethos about maybe 3 years ago, and then that band broke up, and then we got back together and got these guys, and we've been playing out since.
Yeah, so we met Deuce and Mike probably just about a year ago. I think it was October of last year, so about 11 months ago. And we all started playing, everything gelled, had good chemistry, started playing. We weren't really planning on playing out or nothing like that. It sounded good though. Started getting offers for gigs, so we decided to start playing out, and the response has been excellent so far. We were just on the radio a couple days ago, so.
Yesterday.
Yesterday. What's the yesterday?
We were on
Yeah,
106.7
with Dave Darren.
Dave Darren show. So, and then tonight we're at Donna Jean's.
Tomorrow the Go Ahead.
Tomorrow we're playing at the Goat Head. So the 17th of September, playing at the Goat Head in Mesa.
Unfortunately, this will be on air until
That's
next
okay.
Wednesday,
That's all right.
So they will see this. And
We don't have anything.
good.
We don't have anything that we can
Anyway.
project ahead of time because we're going to get back into studio and actually get some good recordings down, some tits recordings, and get on the radio and stuff like that. So.
I got you. So drummer, Mike? What made you position your drums in that spot?
Actually, yeah, that's what it was. Usually I'm back in the hole, and we just wanted to try something different and get it out there and see if the sound sounded better.
Well, I don't know about the sound.
How did it
but-
sound in the crowd?
Well, I sounded great from the crowd.
Yeah?
That's good to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah?
That's one
I mean, because honestly, that's why we did it. You know, was to, you know, we wanted to put the percussion in a little bit more in line with the rhythm sound.
Non-traditional setup.
You know,
Usually
by doing
It
like
always
he
sounded-
said,
it sounded great. Definitely
In a small
different.
venue like that,
Definitely
having the drums set up front, you know, kind of accentuated the drums, and honestly, it helped him be able to play too, you know. And
I can definitely imagine being the drummer, because I play the drums myself, and sitting in a hole. Definitely, you need your room.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Bring
so
the
you
space.
need your,
A little more sound, 'cause like when I'm back there, everything's usually out front.
yeah.
All I hear is cymbals, you know, in my ears. But being out there, I
Who
got to hear it.
inspired you guys to play the instruments that you guys play?
Well, I just sort of ran into it. I played guitar at first. I wasn't very good at it, at least not compared to this guy. So, and then we met this guy, and I was like, well, I got nothing left to do in this band except for sing
For
and play
me,
bass.
you know, it was more of a tool. I'm a big fan of Jerry Cantrell, you know, from Alice in Chains, and the thing I like about Cantrell really is that he tries to play with all 6 strings as much as possible. You know what I mean? And that in itself is a difficult task to accomplish. Yeah.
And for me, vocally, I'm very much along the same lines. I take a lot of inspiration from Lane Staley and Corey Taylor from Slipknot, and vocalists like that like to belt it out a little bit more, use a little bit more vocal range. You know, I never intended on being a singer, but it turned out I was actually okay at it. So, you know, it
You're
was
on the stage.
Yeah, well, it was a talent that I didn't realize I had. You know, it's a nice surprise.
For me, I've always been like into drums and music ever since I was a little kid. So just a lot of the 80s, like Tommy
Who are your
Lee's
biggest
been huge.
influences?
Tommy Lee from the 80s, and then like the newer version stuff like Vinnie Paul from Pantera is just, well, he's with Hell Yeah now, so but yeah, he's
wearing a Pantera
number,
shirt.
Exactly, Vinnie Paul. So Joey Jordison, Slipknot, because of his footwork.
Nice.
stuff like that. So.
What about?
For me, I grew up a blues guitar player, so I was raised on Eric Clapton, Jimi Hendrix, Stevie Ray Vaughan, and I can't listen to him too much anymore because I've internalized that so much. I'll play just like him. So, but Slash is one of my big favorites. Scott Henderson, David Gilmour, all those guys are probably one of my favorite guitar players right there.
Yeah, I think Pink Floyd's a pretty big influence on us overall. And as you notice, we played a Pink Floyd cover tonight, a little bit different way than most people do. And we get a great response from it too. So I think we're all Pink Floyd fans. So
Oh yes.
I can't imagine a band that's more unique than that. So I guess we're trying to
I think Alice in Chains and Pink Floyd, we're all kind of
Of course.
on the same line as far as
How
that. And
could you not
Metallica,
be
too,
into
so.
Pink Floyd?
Yeah, well, I actually got into playing music when I was 12 in middle school. You know, playing piano, playing Mozart, Beethoven, Tchaikovsky, and it wasn't until my mom realized that I wasn't a classic musician. You know, I was more into rock and roll and heavy metal, and started playing guitar. 13, 14 years old, and these guys, they pretty much stuck me on the
Became
bass.
bass
And I said, hey, you want to play
player
the
for
bass?
us?
And I said, okay. And it worked. I mean. But,
Cut on pretty quick.
But as far as musical influences, it's I can remember as far back as being 5 years old, staying up way past my bedtime, listening to Aerosmith.
Are you guys
and
all from Arizona?
no,
no, I'm from
I
California.
think I'm the only one.
I was
Actually,
I was raised by the
born
Marine
in
Corps.
Evansville, Indiana. I went to Tennessee, Nashville, Tennessee for a while, so I know that scene a
So all
little
the
bit there.
places you guys are band probably influenced.
Well, see, I grew up here.
instruments.
I grew up here. I wasn't born here, but I was raised here, and in the East Valley. We're in the West Valley right now.
Right. I was born in Vegas. But
I grew up in California, but I don't like it much, so I decided to stay here.
It's hard to beat Arizona, man. And
Of course.
the thing about Arizona is it's free.
This guy in Napa Valley.
you can do pretty much whatever the hell you want in Arizona, which is
That's
which is
why
what.
they do the things they do in the state, right?
Right, and that's what I love about it. I wouldn't have it any other way. I wouldn't have it any other way. It's like Machine Head says, let freedom ring with a shotgun blast, and that's what we do in Arizona.
Yes.
So
Yes, that's right.
Red
I'd like to
blooded
keep it that
American
way.
rock
Right
and
to Maryland
roll.
State.
That's
right.
what we
Love the
do.
carry. All right. Well, you guys have any no events coming up? Don't know yet.
like I said, we have the Go Ahead tomorrow night. Obviously,
Yeah, the
it's not
Big
going to be.
Fish
It's not going to be. This isn't going to be coming out in time for that. We have a Big Fish Pub show coming up in December. I believe it's on the 6th, somewhere around there, but it's just a little bit far out in the future. We're going to take the next couple months off.
Yeah, we're going back into the studio, so we're
going to the studio.
Do you guys
work out an album to
website?
get for our fans.
We don't have a website, but we are on Facebook. We're on MySpace. We're on Reverb Nation. The Facebook page is probably the best thing to go to. If you just search Corium, which is Corium, if you just search that, you'll find us. There's no other bands named that. So
Or any other name period, probably.
yeah. So if you look that up, you'll find us. And on our Facebook page, if you like us, then any upcoming shows, any CD releases, anything like that, you'll have access to that, obviously, because it'll show up on your page. And on top of that, there's also a Reverb Nation link on there, so you can listen to our music on the Facebook page and everything. So
All right. Well, I don't know if you guys want to wrap it up, but I just got a question. Do you guys like this place you guys play at, or is there other places around here that you guys?
Yeah.
we started playing here.
This was our first gig.
This is our first gig. We've played here. This is our 5th show here.
5th or 6th.
5th or 6th. We played here a lot of times. We have a good reception here. We like the people here. They like us. So it's a good vibe. We opened up tonight. It's more of a fill-in spot, I suppose. But Donna Jean, the one who, the likeness of the bar, she seems to like us. We like her. So, we like playing here. It's that simple. We played at Joe's Grotto a couple weeks ago, which is awesome. It's an amazing stage. It's a great place. It's a place that can make you feel like a rock star. That's for sure. We had a great show that time too.
Any bad places? Any bad stories that you guys want to share with us? Fans.
Maybe.
Well, so we don't want to get blacklisted, so.
Yeah, no, I mean, we in our previous band that me and Brandon and Eric were in.
Yeah, there is one name I think is
There's
worth
a
dropping.
certain person in town that we would prefer
Well,
not
we
to.
won't say names.
No, we're not going to say any name. But we've had
say
some
names.
issues. But it seems like to me, this is probably 4 or 5 years ago when we were playing in our previous band, playing similar type of music. Didn't get quite the reception we are now. and I don't know if it's more of a, maybe it's because we're on the west side now, and people just seem to gel more towards what we're doing, or if it's just maybe we, you know, I don't want to sound
wrong time.
wrong place, wrong time. I think maybe and I don't want to sound arrogant about it, but it almost seems like maybe the mainstream rock scene, like KUPD kind of scene, is maybe caught up with what we were doing back then, and maybe it sounds a little bit more familiar to people. You know, and that's a possibility. We're not really sure what it is, but we're certainly getting a lot better response and stuff than we were before. So.
Well, we were gonna say something right after that, before that pause, but a motorcycle drove by. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for you guys coming. You guys have a great night.
Thank you very much.
Yep, nice to meet you.
Good night.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Phoenix. Thanks, guys, for watching us tonight. These guys are a great band. Check it out. Check their Facebook out. Check out any sites that they have coming up, events. Check them out. Good band. You guys have a great night.
All right, you
Thanks.
too, man.
See you guys.